Here is a VPN program that promises to transform your internet experience. This is Leo from File Critic, and today we'll be taking a look at CyberGhost VPN version 5.5. Now, before we start with the product review, I would like to briefly state what a VPN does. Basically, what a virtual private network or VPN is going to do is it's going to act as an intermediate medium between you and the internet. So whatever traffic that is going through your computer, it is first going to go to the VPN, and from there it's going to go to the internet. So basically, you can browse the internet through the VPN service, which means you're going to remain anonymous, your data is going to remain protected, and you may have some other advantages as well. Like in this case, CyberGhost VPN, it promises to protect your online privacy. It gives you ad-free browsing, and it even claims to provide malware and virus protection and data compression. So, lots of cool features. It can even force HTTPS, which means it can force websites to be encrypted. So now let's take a look at the product itself. As you can see, we're currently connected to their server in Romania, and we are using their IP address. So we're simulating to be from this location, and we're browsing the internet using this IP address, although we are located in an entirely different place. And below it shows you the stats, number of users connected, and their server speed, 25 Gbps, which is really fast. And that's an important thing, because a lot of VPN services, although they do provide similar privacy features, they may not be having that many servers with that large a bandwidth. And in those cases, what can happen is your internet browsing can slow down significantly. But as far as I've tried out with CyberGhost, I've never had any issues. The internet speed remains very consistent, and that is one of the big pros of getting a premium VPN service. And we're going to take a look at some of their settings. So they have the option to start the client service automatically during startup. You can start it minimized so that it doesn't pop up and take up your screen space. And you can also set it to automatically establish a connection after startup. You can open a browser automatically when a connection is established. And you can decide to use beta updates if you want. Now, I wouldn't recommend turning that on production machines. Now, they also have something called privacy control. So they have the option to change browser language with the server location. And you can also change the information about operating system and browser version. So if you're going to turn these features on, what's going to happen, what they call as anti-fingerprinting, is that the website is not going to get the information, your information, or the specs of your browser or those type of stats. If they request for it, they're going to get something totally different, something related to the server and not to your computer. This can be good if you're looking to completely secure your data, but at the same time, if you're using some tools for browser monitoring or some other online tools that may be using some of this information, you probably don't want to turn this on. Now, this is interesting. They also have a content blocker. So based on a few rules, it can block certain content for you. For example, if you turn this on, it's going to remove social media plugins like Facebook like button and all this kind of stuff that could also be used for tracking purposes. So if you're really a privacy freak, you've got this choice as well. And you can also block requests to tracking websites, which is really nice. Privacy has become a major concern these days, and VPNs are becoming more and more popular. And what I especially like about CyberGhost is the ability to change a lot of these things and all the advanced features that it provides, because not all VPNs provide this level of control. And you can decide to activate anti-fingerprinting and content blocker for encrypted traffic as well. It also has an option to load and save settings so that if you switch computers or move to another device, you can easily get your settings back. Once again, CyberGhost VPN allows you to browse the internet anonymously. That is their major feature. But one thing to keep in mind is that their virus and malware protection, although they claim that they provide malware protection, I've tried this out with a few malware links. We're going to try one right now. And let's see what happens. As you can see, it passes right through. It's not blocked. So their malware protection isn't really supposed to supplement or in any way replace traditional anti-malware protection. It's just another feature that might come in handy once in a while, but you definitely don't want to rely on it for your malware protection. So don't get confused by the fact that it provides or claims to provide malware protection. It does not mean that you're not going to need an anti-malware or antivirus program. You'll still need to use that. It cannot filter out all the malware there is on the internet. It may block a few sites, but most of them are still going to be able to harm your computer, so you do need an antivirus. It's not a replacement for that. But it is going to give you a better internet experience, protect your privacy, and the other stuff that it does promise to do. So that's my overview of CyberGhost Private VPN. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe to our channel for more such awesome software reviews. And do like this video if you did. Also, don't forget to check out our written review on the website www.filecritic.com. Hope to see you there. This is Leo, signing out.